I own a restaurant called Goldie's Pizza, 605 West Pender, and we make pizza, artesian style. We have a lounge, and yeah, it's quite nice.
I started Grooster.com back in March of last year and launched the actual website in June of 2010, and it's converting into an online marketplace that supports local retailers, manufacturers, and designers in Vancouver.
I do social media and marketing. Largely what I'm involved right now is what I call cultural development, creating culture around brands and companies.
Lion is an organization that focuses on reintroducing culture, heritage, and history to second-generation Filipinos, providing an environment where mentors can hook up and link up with these young people, specifically businessmen, professionals within the Filipino community.
When I'm going to open up a new restaurant, there's a lot of red tape to climb through, lots of going up to City Hall, etc. If they could reduce that and sort of, make it just a little bit easier for the everyday businessman, I think that would go a long ways.
Being a woman entrepreneur in Vancouver is pretty phenomenal. Vancouver's got so many entrepreneurs. There's not a lot of massive companies here that are available for us to go and work at. So it's a great place and environment for startups to take off.
Everyone's not going to grow a big, giant, successful company. It's fantastic to have lots of smaller, successful companies. That's resilience. That is something that will continue to make our economy strong, regardless of global economic conditions.
I just believe that it's the responsibility of government, particularly municipal government, to involve themselves in the engagement of business owners and also their constituents. I find a lot of the groundswell of social media and engagement comes from places like the Network Hub and from individual businesses themselves, and not enough from the city.
Not very many people come to council meetings. It's a rare event in most people's lives. It's not that accessible or great of an option for people. So how do we use social media to get way more voice into City Hall when we're making decisions, when we're going through public hearings and all these things? And that's a work in progress.
I follow the mayor on Facebook. I follow the mayor on Twitter. He's actually friends with me on Facebook. I've tried to become friends with him on LinkedIn, but I keep on getting an auto response from his office, right?
The strengths that we have in this city, with so many entrepreneurs, with so many people from so many different cultures, the multicultural talent in the city that can be applied to business is an extraordinary opportunity for us. And how does the city help enable that and empower that?
In order for any entrepreneur to be successful, they need to know the lay of the land. And being an immigrant, you're brand new to the land, and you need to know the lay of the land. And the city can do more to really get immigrants familiar with the city, with the culture, and not just streamlining the processes of filing for a business license or sort of the administrative things like that, but really understanding where an immigrant is coming from and how to bring an immigrant into the fabric of the city society.